Good evening, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Thursday Night Football. We're live from the Gabba. This is a vital match between Brisbane and Port Adelaide. You'd think both sides are out of finals contention, but they're evenly matched and it looks like an entertaining tussle is in store. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I've tipped the power. This ground doesn't intimidate them. They enjoy travelling and they're a close group. So I think they'll attack this with a nothing-to-lose mentality.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. The first ever final between the Brisbane Lions and Port Adelaide was a 2001 qualifying final at the Gabba. After trailing by 16 points at half-time, it was nearly all the Lions in the third term, with 5 goals to 1 for an 11-point lead at the final change. They added another 4 goals to 0 in the last term to secure a home preliminary final, 12-16 to 8-8. Brad Scott, Nigel Lappin and Simon Black were all instrumental. The Lions would go on to win the premiership, while the Power would suffer the disappointment of a straight sets exit. It's Thursday night footy. It should be a beauty. McInerney wins the first hit out. Neal closed him down. Throws it on the boot. He's besieged. And we will do it all again. Sweet with a deft tap. Rosie met solidly. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Sweet punches it out of the ruck. They've got good chemistry, those two. Boak. Lester can't mark. He's under close attention. Andrews on the non-preferred. Honours the lead. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. The defence is disorganised. McInerney is in a better position. Can he finish it off?
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
They get full value for a deep entry.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity and a cool finish as well.
The Lions picking up where they left off last week. McInerney wins it. Just had to get it out. Dunkley knew the tackle was coming. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Wilmot went bang. Lester, Berry in the centre square. McCluggage pushes into space and receives the footy. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Kicks it very strongly, but he hasn't got it on line. Hits it behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
He's off. That's a useful ball. Jones with a chance to run. He's generally a good kick. The Power are out of trouble, and they're away. That has to hurt. Rayner has it now on centre wing. He looked to have been taken high, and the umpire thought so too. Drives it inside the forward 50. Bergman is cool under pressure. Sweet takes the hand pass. Jones. McInerney wins it back. Great mark. Searching kick. Sweet spoils. Rosie. They're going hammer and tong. Georgiades getting involved. Lester. That's good work rate. Looking to hit up the short option. Hipwood has got loose. Wilmot. Who's front and centre? Farrell. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Andrews takes an excellent grab. Wilmot, Zorko, normally delivers. Radaglia with the big fist. Payne, conservative kick. Wilmot, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Sweet, showing his skills. Butters, can he get it out? Horn Francis. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Lions were able to keep their opposition scoreless in the first term off the back of immense pressure. They closed down their space and tackled relentlessly, and it would have felt suffocating. You'd think it would be difficult to maintain that sort of intensity all match long, but they are as well equipped defensively as any side in the competition.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
The two big men do battle. Rosie, Butters. You have to be tough to play this game. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Sweet, the winner there. Butters, good-looking kick. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Lord, steadies, delivers, and back they come.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Lions have had their lead reduced to a point. Sweet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Georgiades, he's taken a beauty. They'll sweep this ball forward. They could be in front in a minute. Leicester heads them off at the pass. That's a well-placed kick. Burgoyne. Leicester is there to save the day. Takes the short option. Cameron, normally a good decision maker. He's hit up the lead.
Neat little worm burner.
McCluggage in the clear on centre wing. Wilmot kicks to space. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Ignoring the corridor for now. Ratugolea. Burne-Jones knew where the help was. Horn Francis. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Great tackling technique there. Good ruck work. Rosie, Horn Francis, goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
I'm sure he'll remind his teammates of that one at training during the week.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. McInerney showing his skills. He's been accosted. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. McInerney palms it down. Dunkley, can they catch them out on the turnover? He's stopped in his tracks. He's set upon. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. McInerney wins it. Bailey, they've given it back. Sends them inside 50 again. Leicester gathers. That could prove costly. He just dropped it. Wilmot, he's got an option in the centre square. McCluggage, dangerous to leave on his own. Leicester has pushed up. Can he hit a target? Burgoyne making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Farrell attracted a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. McInerney looking for territory, like Batman and Robin. Bailey, that's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. His field kicking is normally first rate. Richards runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Burgoyne squeezes the kick. Well played. That'll work. Getting their handball game going. Horn Francis manages to find a teammate. Burgoyne, he's lost it. Cameron wins it back. McCluggage, it's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. Tidy ball.
Punched that like he meant it.
Day, who was he aiming for? Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in. McInerney got his palm to it. Dunkley, that's a poor strike. It's half-time, and the margin is 5 points. Truly anyone's game.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Power put in a first half that makes a mockery of their lowly position on the ladder.
If they can continue to play like this, you'd have to think they'll be moving up the ladder pretty quickly. But for now, the challenge is to put together a four-quarter performance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Neil, Dunkley, what can he do with it? Bangs it long. Zerk Thatcher
Doing what he does best.
gives it everything. McInerney, time and again, he gets to the right place. He's been dispossessed. Radaglia ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Good thinking and good execution too. That's skillful. Richards has found some space. Just has to hit a target. Georgiades gathers on the half volley. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Big clearance to win here. Dunkley, can he find a teammate? McInerney made that ball his. That's well played. Cameron, he's copped one high. Lays it off. Zorko. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. He would have fancied his chances from there. Ashcroft. He can put them in front. And he does.
I'm glad he didn't pass it off. That was such a skillful finish and a contender for goal of the day.
The Lions with their noses in front. Marshall wins it. They have a good understanding, those two. Rosie. Richards. He hasn't kicked it very well. Payne
Is proving hard to pass. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
He's off. Payne in the clear. Probing ball. Dunkley. Good kick. Who's got the wheels? Neil, like a Yorkshire Terrier. They're moving the footy quickly. Sweet puts his head over it. Georgiades. McInerney got a fist in. Ashcroft gathers. Wilmot does well under pressure. Lohman on a lead. He's been quiet. Sin couldn't haul that one in. Jones is calm in a crisis. That's a bit of a gift.
Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50.
Hipwood. Neil.
He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here.
The crowd will tell the story.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Lions have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Sweet, looking for territory. Horn Francis, Boak. He ran into a brick wall. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Sweet, slaps it out. Horn Francis, Burgoyne, McInerney accepted the invitation. Lohman gets his kick despite the heat. Wilmot, can they get another one? Punched away. Zerk Thatcher made the footy his. Throws it on the boot. Georgiades had his name written all over it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Payne
Is racking up spoils.
Richards, right place, right time, goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Three-quarter time, and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The standard hasn't been especially high, but it's an absorbing contest nonetheless. It feels like this game is there for the taking, and both teams will believe that it's theirs to lose. Winning the ball out of the centre is always key, but you've also got to think clearly under pressure and make sure you take the correct options.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Ashcroft, Dunkley running in support. Neal, he's everywhere at the moment. Farrell can't mark. That's poor play. Sin, working hard and presenting well. He's generally a good kick. Rioli has charged into space. Sweet can keep it moving. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. Rioli, Sin.
Why is he kicking it backwards?
Radaglia. I've liked his game today. Andrews saves the day again. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. The Lions are out of trouble. Ashcroft makes position. Answorth, hand pass cut off. He's copped some of his own medicine. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Drew, Pepper with time. This is promising. He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line?
He's rushed it behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Zorko to bring it in. Cameron, good-looking kick. Answorth with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. Neal, it's a tough game.
He's been industrious.
The power on the ball now. Lord, will he look for a target or go himself? The defence is disorganised. Berry has a way of drawing the footy.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
You'd think he'll kick this. You'd be wrong.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
He's off. Goes very wide. Have they weathered the storm? Honours the lead. Takes the safe option. In no man's land.
It's amounted to nothing.
Boak, the power, are good with their hands. Zerk Thatcher, Drew. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The power are really taking it to them today. Sweet has probably got the points at this stage. Horn Francis. Burgoyne. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning, and the kick inside 50 lets them down.
They're in danger of a goalless quarter.
Here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. McInerney showing his skills. Fletcher. Lester. Good handball. Ashcroft. It's labour intensive at the moment. Hipwood gets to the front spot. Searching kick. They've got a problem now. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Lace out. Great footy.
This to keep them alive and set up a grandstand finish.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Have won a classic. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The power didn't play particularly well.